Black is the color of night. I own a pack of socks. I'll be at work by 8 a.m. The commercial was broadcast during the Super Bowl. The economic crisis led to high unemployment rates.
And the company is looking for a new sales manager. I don't notice anything in particular about the instance.
I am going to the store to buy some bread. I have a pair of socks. They're going to have a party on Saturday. I will not go out if it is humid.
The company is looking for a new marketing manager. And could you explain it to me? I'm going to the post office. I'm going to the mosque.
They play board games every night.
I'll try to do my best.
The building was on fire, and I will go out if it is not muddy. I'm going to destroy everything you've built.
Yes, we have a few suites available. I'm not sure what you mean.
I will go out if it is not hot.
I had cereal for breakfast.
The foreign student was having trouble understanding the lesson. Have they been reply? I can't wait to sleep in on Saturday. Leaves fall from trees in the autumn. The activity of hiking in the mountains is my favorite. I'm going to the beach to relax. Quiet, please. The distance between the two cities is about 200 miles.
She wrote a letter to her grandmother. The baby cried all night and kept us awake.
I need to return this item to the store.
Not what I'm doing, but I keep trying.
I just had a baby, so I'm very tired.
What's your favorite season?
After the storm, the sky was clear. I will always be there for you when you need me. I'm not sure if I really want to go.
And I didn't think you'd be interested in that.
The clock ticks all day.
I don't notice anything in particular about these. Could you please repeat that?
They reply to our request for a quiet place. They go to the movies on Fridays. I shall dance. What music do you like? Among the candidates, she was the best choice.
I don't think that medical research is necessarily the most reliable source of information.
I spoke to my teacher about my grades. I need to charge my phone before bed. I will not go out if it is foggy. I'm cold. Can you turn on the heater, please? The 4 friends went out for a night on the town.
I'm going to take a break from studying English.
I will never blame you for what happened. I'm going to the park to play with my dog.
I must have a baby.
Silver is also a precious metal.
You mentioned you were interested in learning more about gardening.
Have they been reply? He read a book before bed. We went to the beach and had a picnic by the sea. She is going to study for her exam next week.
And I don't notice anything in particular about those.
It's a fascinating story.
I can't catch my breath.
I was so sick, I could barely cite. They make a budget every month.
She wrote a letter to her grandmother. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I want to buy a new car.
They shop for groceries every other week. After the storm, the sky was clear.
It's all right. I'm not mad. We've been meeting here every Monday for the past year.
I shall go to bed. Please provide your email address for the newsletter. She listens to music while she works.
I don't think that the government is necessarily the best source of information.
Where they reply, I absolutely love the movie, and I can't wait to see it again. I'm likely to like people who are honest and sincere. He watches the stars at night.
I'm cooking dinner.
She is a very caring person.
I'd like to sell you this watch.
Actually, I don't have any plans for tonight. The air quality in this city is poor. I'm not damaged. I'm just curious. I'm looking for a new dress for a wedding. The daughter was proud of her father's accomplishments. Just as every job has its own set of skills, every investment has its own set of risks. I can't believe she said that. Where they reply to our request for a quiet room.
The sun sets in the west every evening. I am an employee and I am seeking to improve my work. I need to get my car washed.
His behavior is unacceptable. Discipline is important in every aspect of life. If I can't believe we're already being in the new year.
Our senior team is very experienced.
I love the warm weather we've been having. He is a professional athlete and trains every day. I'm so tired, I could sleep for a week.
I'm going to the yard. I'm sorry, I can't sit here. I want to be able to speak fluently. It's such a bother. The house is beneath the average. How much is a room with 2 beds?
I don't know what to do.
I'm going to the store to buy some cake.
The first thing he did in the morning was make coffee. I'm really looking forward to the next movie.
I forgot my keys in the car, and now I can't get inside. He fixed the car himself instead of taking it to a mechanic.
I can't wait to see the new movie. I can't afford the expense of a new house. You tried a new recipe for dinner. I'm definitely depending on you to help me with this project. I need to exchange this euros for dollars.
Do you want to come with me?
I will not go out if it is dry.
What time does the shuttle leave for the airport?
I have a pain in my chest. I'm going to bury this treasure at the bottom of the garden.
I'm in the room with the tools.
I'm very tall. He created a plan to improve the business. I like to watch movies. She danced at the party. The death toll from the earthquake was high. He goes to the gym to exercise. You go to the river on weekends. I have a backache. I'm going to take a swim.
Not what I'm doing, but I keep trying. Just
There's always a chance of winning the lottery. Brown is the color of dirt.
I'm not sure if I can do this.
I have a pain in my head.
there is always the risk that the company you invest in will go bankrupt. The situation is beyond the pale of human decency. I'm not sure if I can believe what you're saying.
I threw a baseball with my friends. The development of the new technology required significant investment.
I have a lot of conviction.
I go to the library to study.
You mentioned you were interested in learning more about gardening. Prepare to be impressed by the new president.
I'd like a coffee, please. I'm going out to dine with friends. I sleep for 8 hours every night.
I'd like to learn more about that. I'm going to the gym. I'm in the room down the hall.
The agreement was signed by both parties. I was just trying to get a better view. The former CEO was accused of fraud.
I don't know what to do with you.
She studied medicine in university and became a doctor.
I'd like to learn more about that.
The children are playing together in the park. I'm going to boss my employees around all day. We agree to meet at the coffee shop. I accuse you of cheating.
I'm going to the park to walk my dog. We've been through a lot together, and I know I can always count on her.
The development of the new technology created new job opportunities.
And I don't notice anything in particular about those.
He is able to fix the car himself.
What's her favorite art gallery?
She rents an apartment. I will not go out if it is muddy. I'm going away for the weekend. I'm going to destroy everything you've built. She has a sister.
I'm going to the game.
I'm so hungry. I could eat a horse.
Do you have a gym? I'm in the room of the books. I must buy a new house.
I'm not feeling very well. I need to buy a new briefcase.
Push yourself and you'll achieve great things.
He owned a gun for protection.
Thank you so much for your help. I'm Carol, Jet America FDR. I can't be bothered. I'm in the room at the bottom of the stairs.
Everybody should have the right to vote.
I'm in room with the chairs. I'm in the room with the candy.
They watch their favorite TV show on Wednesdays.
I don't notice anything in particular about the way things are presently.
She writes emails to her friends. They couldn't find information about the topic. The glass was full of water. The engineer was very enormous and he was very entertaining.
I'm in the room with the table.
We have lunch at noon. He was sitting in the comfortable chair.
This is the best method I've found for keeping plants healthy.
I'm not sure if I'm feeling up to it.
She's one of the most important people in my life.
The death toll from the earthquake was high. I'm so tired, I could sleep for a week. We argue about politics often. Can you responsible?
I don't know, say anything in particular about that.
The baby cries when it's hungry. I accuse you of cheating. I'm very tall.
She wore red dress to the party, and
She is going to study for her exam. next week. I tried to bend down and touch my toes, but I couldn't quite reach.
What's your favorite player? I don't really notice anything in particular about this example. The company's looking for a new finance manager. I'm going to the golf course.
I can't convince him to come with us.
I don't think that the internet is necessarily the best source of information. We're here to serve you in any way possible. So,
I'm sorry for staring. I can't wait to spend time with my friends and family.
and I seek to improve my English language skills.
The action plan was approved by the board. I found a bug in my program.
I don't notice anything in particular about the case in point.
The cashier was able to give me my change in coins.
I have a lot of contentment.
She brushes her teeth twice a day.
What's your favorite color?
We'll be applying to graduate school next semester. I prefer shopping online to going to the store.
It's such a pain. Provide evidence that you are right.
Despite the difficult economic situation, the company decided to continue with its expansion plans.
The crowd was large and unruly, so I called for backup.
I definitely cried when my dad died.
Yes, we have a shuttle to the airport. I don't notice anything in particular about it. The law is clear.
We walked along the beach for miles. Well, English is the language of empire.
I'm going to the doctor for a checkup and treatment. And the book is beneath my notice. He works in finance and manages investments.
There were only a few people at the meeting. The effect of the new legislation on the economy was not yet known.
The sun is rising.
I'm going to clean my house from top to bottom.
I am the owner of this house. The situation is beyond repair.
I shall drink some alcohol. You're very active.
Otherwise, you will never reach your full potential. What's your favorite park?
The city council will vote on the proposal tomorrow.
I'm so grateful for my aunt's support. I didn't quite catch your name.
I'm so tired. I can't keep my eyes open. I promise I'll be quick. They ride bikes in the park. The city council will vote on the proposal tomorrow.
I am an employee and I am seeking to improve my work. I am going to the park. I have a lot of experience.
The community center offers a variety of programs for all ages.
I want to buy a new house.
The bird was soaring above the mountains. The East Coast was hit by a hurricane. He is an American citizen. I need to get some new clothes for the winter.
I don't notice anything in particular about the way things stand at the moment.
She wears a necklace every day.
I'm going to study for my test.
I'm going to clean my house from top to bottom.
I'm not sure if I understand, but can you explain it to me? The crowd was large and unruly, so I called for backup.
I'm going to the store to buy some chips. I'm sorry for what I said. I'm looking forward to a fun-filled weekend.
Do you have any brothers or sisters? I don't know why you're doing this.
Can you gift wrap this for me? I will go out. If it is not hot,
The situation is beyond the scope of my understanding. A month, it's such a pain. I need to buy it some bread, but it would persist if you take into it.
I shall go to the shop. They were free to leave the building after the fire alarm was false.
I don't notice anything in particular about the way things stand presently. He bought a new phone and it has many features.
They make a budget every month. Your accent is very strong. I could hear the waves crashing against the rocks, and the sound was so soothing.